My way, a little late, but I'm here, man. Another productive day at work. The sky over here in Springfield is getting kind of dark. I see it getting windy, very cumulus. I don't know what the rain clouds is called. I don't know the proper terminology, but I do know it ain't looking too pleasing up there. So it's in my best interest to get out of this city before this storm start. But I got to get gas out here. Because fuel is damn near $1 cheaper. In the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, as opposed to Connecticut. Yep. I ain't gonna say too much today. I even put a generic title. I might go in and change it. You know, I'm very keyed in and focused on putting this book together. I think I finished chapter 4 yesterday. Yeah. 4 chapters in 3 days. That's not bad. Hold on. Y'all gonna hear me. I just gotta get this, guys. Ain't nobody watching. So, have a good one now, man. Yep. I'm here. My bad. I was getting some gas, and then I see something. It says sour sop juice. I always hear the term sour sop bitters and how it's good for your digestion. So we're gonna try this out. See what it is. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired, a little drained, man.
She giving you
not bad.
It's him that would
like
she's on my side.
It says shake well. I didn't shake it well, and it's too late.
Really
I'll stir it.
When you listen to her throughout the whole show. This dude's
oh man,
is crazy.
You know what, man? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna just throw some smooth jazz in the background. I don't even feel like talking like that. Yeah, we just going. I ain't gonna talk much. This one we're gonna keep it smooth. If I feel like saying something, I will. But for now, enjoy the commute. I think it's a bug in the back of the car. I heard something buzzing, trying to get out. I just put $35 in my tank. Yeah, we're just gonna ride this out, man. Sometimes, man, it's about the silence and the noise. Man, I'm annoyed. There might be a bug back in this car, yo. It's whack. Because I know it's going to flame up at the most inopportune moment. So goes life. Sometimes we have bugs in the proverbial backseat of our proverbial vehicle. It's just being annoying. But ultimately, it's up to you to stay focused on the bigger picture. The bug, it can annoy you, but it ain't gonna kill you. Might give you a little discomfort. But if you focus too much on that bug while you operating it in the vehicle of life and not pay attention to this road, so to speak, it can be bad for you, very harmful. No, it's always going to be something bugging you in your movement, in your progress. That's automatic. You always got to focus on the more important thing. Like right now, the most important thing is me driving this road, navigating this road on the way home. It ain't like it's a snake in the car, you know, something that could kill me while I'm driving. It's just a little bug. Even if it's a bee or a wasp, if it sting me, it's going to hurt a little bit. But if I act all frantic and crazy, I'm trying to spot it, and whatever, I could destroy my car, I could destroy my life, you know? Sometimes you got to just ignore the little things, the little buggers. Take the hits, take the lumps, you know? No, it's going to bother you. It's going to annoy you. You know, it's just what it is. You know? But don't let the distraction take you off the path. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Enjoy these grooves. Why would you slow down? The cop is. Oh, I see why. There was a cop on the right side of the road just chilling. Dude was speeding and he just randomly slowed down. I'm like, why is you? But it was another cop on the other side, on the left side, on the other side of the highway. And you know, a lot of times people slow down and rubberneck for dumb stuff like that. But it was just a coincidence. A cop had somebody pulled over on the opposite highway, you know, opposite direction. And then there was a cop in the cut on our side, just with his car off in the grass, waiting for the speeders. That's why he slowed down. I get it. I remember there was a chick I used to talk to when I was in college. Like, I want to say spring of 2000. And, you know, I didn't have a car back then. I was young. I don't think 19, 20. Well, I think it was 2000, so I thought I was like 21. I still having no car yet. But she was going to a college close to where I was at. She would come and visit me. And she stayed over one night, and when she went home the next day, she got into an accident. What happened was, I guess a squirrel like jumped in front of her on the whatever route she was going home on. I think it was Route 6. You know, Route 6 is messed up. And she was so concerned, swerving, trying not to hit the squirrel, that she got into an accident. It's like sometimes we try to swerve and avoid these smaller things or whatever, but it means a bigger detriment to ourselves, you know? Yeah. Sometimes something may get in your way, but it's either you or them, and it hopped into your lane, you know? It's nothing personal, but it's like, if you're trying to preserve this random thing, put yourself at risk, or it's gonna mean that you're gone. Not a lot of us gonna be willing to sacrifice for no random animals. This is what it is. Everything has a transition date. Everything. Maybe that squirrel running in front of her car tires, that was his transition date. I mean, clearly it was, because he ain't here no more. That's the thing, you know. Every single one of us, you know, when we transition, whether it's in our sleep, whether it's brutally, you know, whether an accident, random, you know what I'm saying, natural causes, the date you go, that's your date. That's exactly what it is. Car is passing me on the right, only to slow down. That's awesome, but you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to just take my foot off this gas, create space. Let the tailgaters and the impatient people on the road do what they do. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I got no problem falling back. And for the individuals that may be behind me, annoyed, thinking I'm driving slow, I'm protecting y'all. Because if I drove stupid like them and I was right behind them, I'm at the behest of whatever the hell they do. So if they make a quick stop and I'm too close, bam, I hit them, bam, the person behind me You know what I'm saying? It's me. Bam, the person behind him hits him, and so forth. They say tailgating causes a false traffic jam too, because everybody tailgating, the person that's in the front is like skittish, and he hits the brakes. It causes like a wave, a ripple effect. Everybody hitting the brakes over because everybody driving too close. Whereas if we all give each other proper space, we ain't got to worry about that. But people have this thing where they think following very close and being annoying is going to get you to your destination faster. It's simply not the case, y'all. If a person in front of me is driving 85 miles per hour, I don't have to be right behind them to drive that same exact speed. I can literally give them like 5 seconds. See that pole to the left? 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. I'm giving like, I got a 5-second buffer right here. You see people passing me on the, they think about pass on the right there. Another dude merging the lane. Like, if you come out of Springfield, like you going into Hartford, you should be all the way in this left lane. You should not be in any, like the middle lane or the right lane. You shouldn't be in those lanes. Those are lanes to merge off. Man, you should be in this left lane. People don't know though. They don't understand. If people drive this junk every day, y'all still don't know? Come on, man. Even when you got your GPS, it'll show you like if you got which lane you need to be in to get to where you need to be. I don't understand like what these people be doing, man. Always in the wrong lane, you know. Then they want to cut you off in your lane, make your driving experience more unpleasant just because they didn't know where they was going. Man. But it's what it is, though. We'll take our lumps, man. We'll be all right. Just enjoying the experience. I'm watching people, watching their habits, how they move. I could tell when somebody's about to change lanes even before they do it. There's people are like, when people are about to change lanes, a lot of times they have a tendency to slow down. When really you should signal first, then slow down, then change the lane. You know what I'm saying? You don't slow down and then, because it's like, I don't know what you're doing. You slowing down because it's danger ahead. No, you put the signal sign on first. Oh, okay. This dude about to hop in his lane, so I know what he's doing. That's me wanting you to read their mind. They be slowing down. I'm like, is this dude about to merge into this lane or not? But a lot of times when they slow down like that, they about to jump into your lane. And it's like they'll be going almost like your same speed right next to you. The smarter thing to do is either slow way down so my car's in front of you so you can safely get in the lane behind me, or speed way up, pass me on the right, whatever. They want to gradually slow down and like right next to you, like side by side. And the highway it always open up right here. It's because people don't know which lane to be in. That's literally why that happens. That's so annoying now. How could that always happen? Because people are always in the wrong lane, man. It's ridiculous, hell. Massachusetts was rated the worst drivers in the United States. And I drive it a lot. I believe it, yo. Absolutely. Some terrible motorists. Terrible. Let me switch this lane out. This dude coming up on me pretty fast behind. He wants to tailgate. See that white car to the left? Now there's a black, whatever. I don't know what kind of truck this is. But I got out of the lane. He's about to get right behind. Matter of fact, he's encroaching on my space now, but he's about to get right behind this truck. He's gonna pass him on the right. Y'all got it. I'm good. I'm straight. Y'all got it. I'm good, man. This dude right here doing all kinds of legal passing. That's another impatient dude right there. Speeding in the slow lane. Hey, let them all do what they do. It's all good. Like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Listening to these grooves. I think a lot of my episodes I'm going to do like this, just how to show the road, hear me road raging, dropping something philosophical. I know Constance last week, she had been rapping the 30 Thursdays. I don't know. I just don't really think as much of as a dirty comedian as I used to be. I write a lot different now. I'm not saying I'm completely clean, but I don't curse as much in my comedy. I don't feel like I have to. I don't think it's necessary, or I think I'm creative enough to express crass, profane ideas without using crass language or using a minimal amount of crass language. English language is one of the most beautiful languages, especially if you know like other like curse words in different languages and stuff like that. There's so many ways that you could deliver jokes, offensive jokes, with a lot more polish and seasoning. But me, I'm a comedy nerd. I'm a comedy writer nerd. So, I'm gonna always dig deep. Don't go for the first punchline. I'll write a joke, I'll write it out. Then I'll give examples, analogies and metaphors. I'm like, so and so and so and so. That's like a planet, right? That's the example. But then I was like, that's like Earth. You know what I mean? That's like futuristic Earth. You know what I mean? I give names to my examples and my references to make you see the picture better. Instead of saying a president, are you writing a joke, right? You're talking about something about a president. Instead of saying a president, say an actual president's name. Richard Nixon, John, police officer or firefighter or whatever. If you can know famous people, say their specific names. Like, Facebook algorithm is very, very sensitive. You use the word murderer, killer, certain words like that, man, your page is getting flagged. So instead of saying somebody's a murderer, say, man, you Michael Myers. Everybody know who Michael Myers is from Halloween. One of the biggest slashers. Oh, look at this jerk driving fast into nothing. Driving fast into in the back of a bunch of slow cars. But Michael Myers is like one of the biggest, even though it's fictitious, but one of the biggest slasher murderers movie characters of all time. So somebody call you Michael Myers, they say you're a murderer. Damn. If somebody's nerdy, you could call somebody a nerd. Or you could say, man, you face, you know what I mean? Boom. Same concept, but now you're saying Steve Urkel. You know it's a nerd. You called him a nerd without saying nerd. Somebody, a freaky dude that's promiscuous and weird. Instead of saying you a freak, say you Diddy. They already know. They already know the association, what that means, you know? Take that right into the next level, man. Instead of saying somebody's gay, using the word, "Are you gay?" Call him Billy Porter. The most flamboyant dude in Hollywood. Somebody call you Billy Porter, they're insulting you, bro. They are definitely insulting you. Just little ideas here and there. No, nothing major. You know, really keyed in and focused on this book, man. I'm loving what I'm doing with this book right now. Can't wait to get home and work on chapter 5. Because I already got the manuscript of the book is done. The manuscript was designed or put together from clips from the podcast. You know what I'm saying? From about at least 30 or 40 different clips. That's where the intellectual property comes from. And it's just about getting the transcripts, getting the words off of the podcast, putting them on page putting them on the page and just organizing it. Sounds easier than it's done, but it's very tedious. But it's like, it's dope because I don't have to write it, because I like right now I'm writing. As I'm speaking, I'm writing. It doesn't have to be written because it was already spoken into the universe and it was recorded on audio and video. And I have the transcripts for it. So all I gotta do is copy and paste the transcripts and then edit it. Bang. There you go. It's dope. Like, when y'all see this book, how I'm doing this, the source code, basically every idea I have in the book, I have an index in the back called the source code, and it'll be like the topic, like it'll be like the cathedral, something, whatever, the cathedral mindset, and it'll say what chapter in the book it came from, what page it came from, and then it'll say the source, which tap-in video did I talk about this, you know what I mean, down to the minute. I tell you the minute timestamp. So if you're reading through my book, or if you don't even want to read straight through it, if you just want to go to the back, look at the different topics, and you don't feel like reading, you want some lazy stuff, boom. Just go look at the source code, look at the topic you want to look at. It'll direct you to the tap-in episode, and it'll direct you to the exact minute mark. And God is my witness, whatever note it has there as far as what I'm talking about, you will hear me talking about that in the episode. I think it's so cool how I'm doing this, man. It's like, in some ways, I wish it was done, but I know it's just going to get done. You know, I started, I'm trying to think, which month did I realize I was doing a book? Maybe 3 months ago? I forget which episode I was on, but I was like, I think, low key, I'm doing a book. Like, all this information that just comes to me and I speak it to you guys, I was like, yo, low key, it's like I'm almost developing a book of philosophy. And I was like, I gotta put this together. Then I got discouraged. I was like, I don't got time to be sitting down and just writing. And I think at the time I was at like episode 70 or 80 or something like that. Then I thought about it, I was like, yo, I don't have to write anything because I already spoke the ideas. You see how much I'm talking right now? I talk a lot in these videos. There's a lot for the transcripts. A lot of stuff that has to be edited out, but you know, whatever, it's part of the process. And I took that verse video, threw it into AI, and I said, tell me the most poignant points or the most interesting things that I spoke about within this episode. And they just laid it out for me, and I just built from there. Rinse, repeat process. A whole new way of putting together a book. I got this crazy dope idea, because you're gonna have the book with the source code. My table of contents is called the table of clairvoyance, meaning if you don't want to read the book straight through, you look at the table of contents, you see the topics, and you go straight to the page where that topic is and you read it. If you don't want to do it like that, you can go to the back to the source code, boom. I'm going to have artwork in the back of the book. Any episode that my ideas came from, I will have the thumbnail that I used with each corresponding episode that was used for the book. So even with that, you can just see the artwork, and every episode, every thumbnail has the title of the video. So you could just literally just look at the art, and you'll see something like it'll say silence the noise. Ooh, that artwork is pretty dope right there. What did he mean by silence the noise? But I'm gonna go to that episode. Bang. You know? So there's mad different ways that you, once this is done, that people can enjoy this thing I'm putting together, man. And then I'm gonna have an ebook, obviously. In the back of the ebook, it'll have a QR code to my podcast. So if you want to just go directly to the podcast, sift through it, you want to type nothing in, type in YouTube, damn, scan it with your phone, boom. You're on my podcast. So if you're looking at the source code, you see like the chapter, I'm sorry, you see like the minute mark in the episode, just use the phone, scan the back of the, scan the QR code to my YouTube. Then, you got to use your finger a little bit to look for the episode. But I'm going to have something for people that's even easier than that. An upgraded ebook version. It's going to be called As Below, So Above, Telepathic Edition. And then this, all those source code minute links, they're going to be links directly to the minute link of whichever section you're reading. So you just click it and bam, it just opens up to my YouTube to the exact minute link that I was talking. That's dope. The biggest idea I have though, I want to keep it to myself because it's revolutionary and I have not seen anything like this. Nobody's about to do what I'm about to do with this book. Even beyond everything that I said to you guys. There's one thing I got to keep to myself because I haven't seen anybody do it. And it's going to revolutionize the way people write and the way people create. I think I just invented something for the whole world. I could be wrong, but I did, and I haven't seen anybody do it. And once I finish this book, and what I should be doing is I should low-key be doing the groundwork on the side for this other project, in which I am. I can do everything at the same time, past, present, and future. It's possible. It's 24 hours. There's a lot of time. We waste a lot of time in our day. We can get a lot more done than we realize. You know what I'm saying? But I got something monumental coming out. I think within 6 months, everything should be done. And I'm going to do the audio book as well. Yep. Do the audio book as well. It's going to be dope. So once this project is finished, it's like, that's my legacy. Bam. Without children. I feel like this is something that it's going to be a great contribution to the world once I'm done this, man. I believe so. Like I said, if you could change one person, you change the world. If you can influence one person positively, that person is a part of the world. You change the world for the better. You know? But yeah, I talked enough, I spoke enough, I rambled enough. I know I said I was going to let the jazz play in the background. Back to me, but you know me, how I do. I can't help but talk and entertain. That's what I do. And as I tell all my young and up-and-coming comedians, there is no such thing as writer's block. If the comedy guys have not given you anything new to describe on that page, it is their way to tell you. It is their way of telling you to work out things they already gave you. Stay away from the nonsense. Stay away from the negativity. Stay away from the gossip. Stay away from the rumors. Stay away from the foolishness. Focus on the funny. Lead with love, because life is not something that happens in spite of you. Life is an experience for you to behold. So get to behold, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.